Do you know about the European elections? No. Do you normally vote?
Hello everybody, my name's Daniel Warren. I'm a politics and social policy student here at the University of Wolverhampton. I'm also a Labour Party candidate for Bushbury North in the local elections. Yep.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I am.
No.
Not really, no. Well, I mean, it's their future. So, I mean, if they don't agree with something or a specific party, then they should definitely put their vote towards the thing what they believe is right.
I think a lot of it's down to education. There is no education on politics in secondary schools, in primary schools. People don't even know about the political system or understand it.
Politics and young people, it doesn't really... It depends on what they teach you at school. I've had a module on politics, so I'm quite interested in it. Otherwise, if I didn't have it, I probably would never want to know anything about it.
So they can be represented on obviously a national scale.
And also the media plays a big part in it. You know, they're consistently bashing MPs and politicians. You know, they're all in it for themselves.
However, I would say if you don't know your party, if you don't know what you want to vote for, don't vote. I'd rather people not vote than just do what mum and dad says.
The reason why they're not clear is because they only want you to vote for what they are persuaded, what they're saying. They're not giving people a choice of what they want to vote for, if that makes sense. So that's why I don't think they make it clear.
The only reason why a young person will want to vote is if the thing that the person was trying to sell was something that was more towards the youth, something that would benefit them more.
I think it is because it will affect like your whole future. So it changes what's happening in the country. That's going to affect you, especially and what you decide to do, especially as a uni like student.
It's also about me having a say in my future, in my children's future, in my mum and dad's future when they get older. It's very important indeed to vote.
I think it is.
It's important to vote because you need a good person in leadership, in power.
The main reason you should vote is you can't complain unless you do vote.
Sometimes they don't make it as interesting for young people.
I would only vote if I know what I'm voting for and if it's clear what I'm voting for.
I think if they saw the results of what politicians do, then young people will be more inclined to vote or to have a part of it. But young people feel like it's above their heads at the moment. So whatever the politicians say, they don't feel like it's affecting them, even though the politicians still talk about education, they talk about livelihood of families and stuff like that. But because young people don't see the effects of what they talk about, they will never see a reason to vote.
Well, I think it's important to have a voice and an opinion in what goes on in my life and what concerns me. So if voting gives me a voice, then yes, I would say it's important to me.
Personally, I think that we should vote.
We get a chance to choose our future.
Yeah, voting's good because it gives obviously the opinion of the young person.
You hear like a lot of people complaining about how things aren't changing. changing. But if you're wasting your vote and you're not actually voting for someone, then how would you expect someone to represent you and change what you want?
On the other hand, it can be bad because as a young person, like some of the choices I've made have not been wise. So probably could influence a vote. So probably wrong party can be in power.
Well, kids our age, I don't think they're really interested in politics because, I don't know, I guess if you don't have an understanding of what politics is, or you don't know how it can affect you, then I don't see why you should vote.
If like we were voting about stuff that was more important to like us, like our age.
Obviously, as sixth formers, like we don't do PSHE. You kind of learn about life in general and citizenship. I think kind of like politics should be a part of it because when they do get to our age, when they stop doing citizenship, they'll have an understanding of what politics is. So maybe they'll be interested in voting.
Maybe it can be that, maybe because they're not sure particular interest in it. If they hold their interest in it, they'll probably be more, involved and stuff in it and want to vote and catch up with who's winning and stuff.
So that we have a say in what's being done. Because we aren't really told that we need to vote, like many the older people.
You never really see the change, so you don't. Seems a bit pointless.
Yeah, people should vote because they're living in the country, and as you can see, that people are not happy with issues. So if they vote, maybe their problems can get solved and stuff.
Yeah, we don't really know much like what we're voting for really.
Who watches TV more than 10 hours a week? Okay, show of hands, who's on their laptops and or phones looking at YouTube, Facebook time, all that kind of stuff, more than 10 hours a week. With all the information I have in here, if you would vote right now. Okay, those who wouldn't, put your hands up. So whoever didn't put their hands up doesn't care, that's cool.
Knowing what we're voting for, like we don't know what. Well, I don't know what I'm voting for.
And everything we hear about is all towards old people.
So, straight away, what do you guys know about the EU? Nothing. Are you aware about the up and coming elections and what day they are?
No.
So no one knows what day they are?
Oh, it's a Thursday.
May
22nd.
May the 22nd. Do you guys know what time you have to register by?
6. Oh yeah, because the advert is there.
Oh, so you seen an advert then? That's cool.
So here's a leaflet today. We're here today to kind of raise awareness about the European election and encourage young people to vote.
I will be voting this year in the European Parliament elections as well. It's very important.
I will vote.
I will vote in the elections.
I will vote.
I will vote in the EU elections.
I will vote.
I think it's important for them because they are the next generation. They're the people that are going to make the rules later on in life. And if they don't know how the voting and legislation system works, then they'll never know what or how to affect the world or how to change the world.